What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another stream. It's a pleasure to have you guys. It's a pleasure to be able to stream this week. Like, I have a lot of time on my hands, and I've been getting a lot of streams out. Me and Chris have been cooking. And I don't know if you noticed from the last few streams, but we have been catching some banger trades, some banger executions, and now it's time for yet another Asia session, so that's what I'll be looking for as well. I'm just going to wait for people to hop into the stream, and then I'll get started on breaking down my analysis and what I'm looking for. In the meantime, let me know what you guys been up to today. Who's tuning into the stream? What you guys been up to? What you guys did already? What you guys got planned for today? I didn't mean to end the stream. I was streaming early morning today, and we weren't done with our trade. And I didn't mean to end the stream, honestly. I picked up my laptop and it disconnected from my microphone, and because of that, the OBS turned off, the streaming platform I use, and it just ended the stream just like that. I'm not sure it doesn't show up here. Oh, there you go. For real, SL on last stream. Yeah, we did hit the SL on that trade. I was holding it for quite some time, and we did get sell side, but it just didn't run towards a significant target. And it makes sense now that I'm looking at it. It just really wanted to close inside of the daily IFVG. I was hoping that it would just tap in because it was still early into the session, and then I wanted to see it run down and close bearish. But seems like we're getting some buy side. I'm hoping that we actually do get some sell side today. That's what I'm looking for. One of the confluences that I'm going to be using is this 4 hour. We cleared it perfectly to the wick, and as long as it stays below that level, that's pretty nice to look for some sells. Then we scale down. This is the daily time frame. We're inside of an IFVG, so obviously we're expecting sell side if we respected it perfectly. We want to see this candle close bearish. So hopefully this above the open. The open, by the way, has no wick, which I love looking for when the open has no wick. I'm also share the stream on Instagram. I forgot to do that. Alright, it's shared, so let's get into it. I'm just gonna wait for a little more people to hop in because I just sent out the link. It's so hot in here, by the way. Oh my goodness, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It's way too hot in my room. Damn, so since you don't want to come downstairs and explain yourself, tell me exactly how you lost your money. Also, I'm pretty sure, Daniel, you have another account. Make sure you're using that properly. My other account's chilling, see? Look, I opened up a $100 account on my live account just to enter 1.01, based off of the swing position in the trade that I'm in. Right now, I think it's gonna sell. While I'm on the big account, it's hard to hold positions when you're risking so much. But if you're just doing a 0.01, even though it's down 100 pips, that's nothing. It's a 0.01. I'm willing to hold that. It'll just keep going towards the narrative, and then I'll eventually make profit. And eventually, this account's gonna scale. I've been meaning to do this for a long time, and I don't know why I'm only now just doing this, but it's definitely gonna help me level up my game. Same with the other account that I created for NASDAQ. Just so I can trade in the mornings with a live account. I don't know, I was thinking about doing futures, I was planning to do that, but honestly, I was catching some bangers just off of the Forex account that I have on my live account. And I decided, honestly, I'm going to just do the same thing. Like, I'm going to just do live accounts for now on both New York session and Asia. Okay, so now we just wait. We see what happens. I'm honestly going to go grab another chair because this one's kind of, like, too thick. It's annoying. Who's tuning into the stream today? What are you guys looking for? I'm just waiting for Asia to start off, but honestly, I already know that I'm looking for sell side. Because, I don't know, like, I'm scared that it might happen. Get rid of this. I'm scared that buy side might happen. Just because maybe it wants to, like, wake up and take out these highs before running on these highs, right? Or these lows, I mean. Like, that's definitely a possibility, but honestly, this would be, like, already the highest probability. Because earlier, I was already, like, going to be, like, full port selling just from this area right here. You know? So I was already planning on selling my, like, from the IFEG right here. But it went ahead and pulled all the way to, like, literally the highest level that there was. 30-minute time frame, this is actually an IFEG. We got to keep our eyes on that and hopefully maybe close below that. 16 people watching. Why don't 16 of you introduce yourselves? So I can see who's listening in on the stream. Okay, so this is the 30-minute IFEG. I want to see this close below. And then that will be the first step towards looking for some sell side. Apologize for not talking about this sooner. This is something that every trader needs to hear. Even though the setup isn't there, even though the conditions aren't good. That's deep. That's deep. Apologize for not talking about this sooner. This is something that every trader needs to apologize for. In 4 hour, can we say it as an order block? Yeah, this is an order block. It's too big of a confluence to use though. Like, this isn't a good area to get in. Just because this is an order block, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really do anything. In the back of my mind, you cried. For some reason, there's one of my 3318. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good spot for it to be in, honestly. Watching you from Zambia. I've been keeping up with your YouTube and socials for a year now. W content. Thank you, brother. It's good to have you in the stream. I have that 4 hour bearish order block marked out from the body, not the wick. I wouldn't look at it like this though. An order block in a range, you'd look for like the highest one as your order block. You wouldn't want to use this as your order block. Unless there's something that I don't know, but I've never used them like that. I honestly don't even use order blocks. Watching from work right now, Mexico, nice. Sam from UK. Oh wow, it's late for you, Sam. Staying up for Asia session? There's no order block in 4 hour in your chart. No, there isn't. What chart are you using? I don't think there is an order block there. Yeah, that is not an accurate like order block. Oanda, bro. Nah, bro. There's no such thing as different brokers. There's like an official chart, and Oanda is definitely not the official one. Like I used to use Oanda, and the reason why I don't use it anymore is because it would throw me off. Hello, Marky. How's it going? Hello, Mohammed. How's it going? Everything's good over here. I'm looking for some longs. Psych. We're going short once we get some confirmation. Because this is a daily bearish fair value gap. I want to see this daily range expand towards sell side. The thing with like me versus like other people is like I trade the daily range, and so my streams, like the trades that I end up taking on stream will end up taking so much longer than average stream. So that's why my streams have been like 1 hour 40, 2 hours, and even then I'm not even done with the trade, you know. So this is the narrative for why we're selling. Let me write it down for people that join. And then I'm going to scale down. My 4 hours is going to be right here. Gonna move this to the top. And then here I'm gonna scale down to the 1 hour. Immediate rebalance on the 1 hour, that's scary. But on the 1 hour there is no IFEG. While on the 30-minute there is, on the 1 hour there isn't. So I'm gonna trust the 1 hour here, and I'm just gonna say that it's not actually going to go up at all from here. And then we'll just look for confirmation. On the 1 hour, there is no confirmation until we get down here, which we missed earlier. That's definitely such a good target, guys. This is a good target. Right here, a whole bunch of built up lows. And then right below it, a 1 hour FEG that is yet to be tapped into. How big do you scale in when you have an A+ setup? Usually if it's an A+ setup, then it will literally like work on every time frame down to the 1 minute. So I will scale down to the 1 minute and literally look for some confirmation on the 1 minute. It's good. How was your bias, bro? Looking for shorts? Yes, I'm looking for shorts as usual. Big love for Denmark. Love yours and Chris's content up at 1:30 just to watch this. Mohammed, love to hear that. That's some dedication right there. Remember, it's for you. You learn how to trade. You'll be able to do this during any session. You know, you don't have to stay up. You just learn the skill set and you apply it in New York session. You apply it in London session. Whatever works for you. But usually, if you're asking Heriberto, if you're asking me how big of a time frame I go to, it depends on where we're at right now. Like, I think my narrative is coming from the 3 month right now because of the 3 month fair value gap and the quarter 3. Let's check the monthly seasonal tendencies as well. So July's bullish, August is bullish, September's super bearish. So either way, within 3 months, I'm expecting to make some money on sells, like a lot of money on sells. I'm hoping that it actually happens this month, despite the fact that July is a bullish month. Don't you take into consideration the tap on the bullish daily? Yes, I even took some longs. Not even joking you. I took longs. I would have had a huge profit if one of my positions, like I went to sleep obviously because this freaking happened during London session. So I was not up for that. Like this move. I was trying to get in like for longs the first time it tapped in, but it dipped down one more time during London, took out my position and then ran. So that's a little unfortunate. I was expecting the buy side to happen because yesterday we literally we missed the 4 hour that we were supposed to tap into, and now there's just like a bunch of unnecessary buy side. It even looks like it's kind of consolidating. I just want to see it melt, not gonna lie. Like this. There's our first IFEG, I believe. 15-minute time frame. Yes, indeed. First IFEG in the bag. Not only that, but we also rebalanced, so that was really good. So as soon as it closed below the IFEG, it ran up, rebalanced the new fair value gap that would have formed, and then it's running back down. So I'm pretty confident that this one's going to go short right now. It's not enough confirmation to take the trade yet because it's not Asia session yet. But pretty good because this right here is like a perfect tap of the 4 hour. So we got 4 hour, then we got 15-minute confirmation. Could be a solid trade. Heriberto. Alrighty. I got you. If you tune in, I'll say your name correctly. Bro, Trump may mess everything. He always does. You just gotta own up to the losses and try again next week. What happened to the trade that you took in New York session? It hit SL. It obviously moved higher than we expected. I was expecting it to sell off from this level right here, I believe. Like right here. And we got sell side. We got sell side in our first trade, and then I entered in again, but it never ran on any significant like levels. It just kind of kept moving up, and so it was a pretty trash time to be in a trade. I shouldn't have honestly been looking for that so late into New York, because there was such a fat move already. There was first of all a huge sell side move, and then we got a huge buy side move. So like I should have just expected that, like, hey, the market's probably just done moving for the day, and I should just clock out. Whatever, bro. I was trying to work overtime and it got cooked. Any other questions? Next question. Come on. Next question. Let's do A+ checklist right now on this setup. Looking at the market, I might buy right now. Oh wow, Dan. I mean, Rocky, go for it. Go for it, Rocky. Why don't you try it? Why don't you try and buy, buddy? We'll see who will be walking away with profit today. Okay, A+ checklist, daily narrative. Sells. 4 hour narrative. For now, it sells as well because we respected this. 1 hour narrative. Sells. 30-minute narrative is actually going to be buys. That's nice. But then we scale down to 15-minute, and then this is also sells. So the only thing that we have to wait for here is going to be like the 30-minute to disrespect it. You're looking for a scalp or swing trade. I'm looking for swing trades. I always look for swing trades. They just reward you more. You can take a few losses that build up into your swing trade, and that one swing trade that you'll take that you'll be able to actually layer in on is going to make you so much more money. Are you waiting for confirmation on your trade, or are you selling now? To be honest, guys, it's none of your business. It's none of your business. Does that answer your question? Obviously, I'll tell you guys when there's confirmation for another setup, but no promises that I was waiting for you guys. I don't work like that. Always swing trades. Looking at the market, I might buy right now. Yeah, you're cooked. Cooked, buddy. Beautiful 15-minute IFG right there. Rebalance, 15-minute IFG. Now let's just wait for the 30-minute to get inverted as well right here. And then we got a pretty solid setup right there. The daily candle has no wick. Next question. This is light work. Remy, you're new here. You trade prop firms or live accounts? Just bought with 0.12. Let's hope it goes up. Yes, Daniel. Let's hope it goes up. Let me go check. Wait, can you tell me what trades you were taking, Daniel? Were you trying to sell when the market opened at 3 o'clock? Dingleberry, yeah, boy. Chicken nugget, yeah, boy. Live account, nice, Remy. What broker do you use, if you don't mind sharing? Speaking of which, I forgot to do my daily broker check-in, Your risk rewards are set or it changes? It changes depending on the setup. Are you in or waiting? How much you lost on the trade that you took on New York session? I don't want to talk about it. It's none of your business. Everything's fine. We're doing great. Dominion market. Interesting. Where are you from, Remy? Did you say it earlier? No, I don't think so. You guys know how it is with live accounts, especially because I had like 4,000 in there. So I was just trying to flip that up 10, 20 maybe. That's where I'll call it for the month, and I'll just relax until next month. What time is New York session for you? It starts at 7, or I wake up at 7 a.m. for New York session. That's when Silver Bullet starts. So 10 a.m. is in Eastern Standard Time. But in my time zone, it's 7 a.m. So that's when I get up. So I typically, like, I set an alarm at 6:50 just so I could watch the macro, prepare myself to get up, and then I watch the market at around 7, try to catch a trade. I was live today. I went live a little later. We were up like a lot in profit. Like I was at like 6,000 or 7,000 in the account, but the trade didn't hit TP. In fact, we didn't even have a TV. I was just aiming to hold the trade for a while. That's what I'm aiming with this trade as well. Like I'm just hoping that this is going to be the high of the move right here inside of the daily candle. Like literally this can be the high of the day. That can be the high of the day, and we can just literally just expand towards sell side. That's why I catch Asia session. Like literally there's no point in trading anything else but Asia session if you're trading gold, because gold moves so rapidly during Asia session. I never trade Asia. There's hardly any news and no Trump stirring things up. Yep, that's exactly why we trade it. You should have seen the setup that I caught yesterday during the market. I mean during Asia session yesterday. Literally an absolute banger. Keep expanding. Any tips for staying up during New York AM? I fell asleep in my chair waiting for today. Yeah, bro. I feel the same way. I go make myself a coffee. I always make coffee. I also go outside. Have you tried that one? If you get some sunlight in the morning, like usually you wake up, I just like, but I have this deep internal desire to work hard because I have a lot of things planned. I have a lot of goals that I want to reach. So it's like I don't want to sleep anymore. Like I used to like be able to just sleep. Like nowadays, I just want to get up and I want to work. That's all I want to do recently. So I mean, it comes with time. Like if you're ambitious, then it will just naturally happen. My fan's going to get a little louder, but guys, you'd rather be listening to my fan than to not have me here because I'm burning up. I could literally go outside and lay in the pool. I'm gonna change my shirt because it's way too hot. It's literally just as hot outside, which is crazy. Crazy. That's crazy. It's even hotter outside, honestly. Especially because the sun is there. What you guys think? The gym sessions have been paying off. Okay. Nice, it's running. That was beautiful. That was beautiful, honestly. Outside, it's literally 95. Bro, honestly, this high is a good SL because this is a perfect tap of the 4 hour. If it goes back up here, I'd be scared. I would literally be scared if it goes back up there. Especially because we're already in such a premium. If it literally goes back up there, I'm scared to even take the trade. I'm just done. I'm going to just close my computer, save the money that I have, and just go on a vacation. Because this is some scary stuff. It's already Thursday's candle. Thursday's weekly candle. So if the main objective of this week's market is to close bearish and like run down, you see this weekly candle? Because it just did rebalance. So if this objective is to close bearish, like maybe sweep out these lows, get closer down there, like it's going to let me actually do something right here. If the objective is to get down here, then it's already Thursday. It wants to start moving towards that, you know? And we're so far up in the premium. We're so far away from where it was at that it's probably going to expand rapidly towards sell side if it actually wants to go towards sell side, you know? So if it doesn't start happening in today's like daily candle, then it's probably not going to happen this week. And that's the only thing I'm scared about because there is no news, you know? Like literally we got unemployment claims. That's the only news event, and this is Thursday's range. Maybe, guys, maybe. scale back down. Who agrees with me on that? What kind of narrative do you guys have? What are you guys looking for? That was pretty good though. Rebalance, 15-minute IFEG. If the bearish move continues until Friday, are you holding it till then? Of course. Of course. Like, my target is really far. Like, my main target. The reason why I'm selling in the first place. And I'm not sure, like, how significant this is, like, right now. Like, is it already pulling price lower? And my target was this 3-month rebalance and then this 3-month FEG. I'm not normally bearish like that. Like, guys, this is a bullish pair. It only goes up. But the month just opened, you know? So I'm expecting some sort of sell side. There's some targets. And then I wasn't just going to be, like, selling no matter what. I was only going to sell once I got confirmation. And that's what I'm getting here, guys. Like, rebalance. That's first confirmation. Second confirmation, we closed below a daily level. We closed below this daily IFEG. So now I'm expecting price to go and respect this and keep moving lower. Dang, you guys get XP for being in here. Look at these top 7 people. Sheesh. I think sells are more logical on the weekly. It's just been a mean consolidation and a drop lower, tapping a monthly, 3-month. That actually makes so much sense, Matthew. Honestly, bro, I was thinking the same thing. Like, think about it. It's been consolidating inside of this, like, range. Like, I didn't even think about that when I just scaled out. But that's such a good point. Like, we're inside of this range. So if we want to, like, sweep either sell side or buy side, you know, it wants to leave the range. So why not leave it, tap into that 3-month? It's at 2,950, so right around here. And then expand, you know, and then both of the sides are swept. And now we're continuing to move towards buys. Genius. This guy's a genius. So for me, 1 hour change of character happened in New York session, so expecting a retracement for buy. It's on my 15 minutes, but only for retracement. Interesting. 1 hour change of character happened. I don't even know what that is. Not gonna lie. You know, it doesn't matter what happened on the 1 hour. Like, if you're talking about, like, this right here, change your character, like, it broke the structure or whatever, like, it doesn't really matter if the narrative is going to be bearish. Like, it's going to run down anyways. So what I do instead of looking for buys is I just completely stop buying. Unless I'm super confident. Like, the trade that I took, I was super confident that it was going to go up because we left all these targets. Like, we left this stuff untouched. We left the 4 hour untouched. It was just, there's a lot of confirmation. We also tapped into the daily. Right here. We tapped into the daily bullish FEG. So when we started expanding, I was like, dude, that's a little too perfect. One hour also decided not to close bullish. So you guys see we have 5 minutes left inside of this 1 hour candle. And it could have totally ran up and, like, closed above this 1 hour. But it decided to respect the 4 hour, pull down, and close as a bearish candle inside the 1 hour. So that's kind of showing me that it's trying to run lower. And then the lower it runs, the closer we get to this 30-minute, to creating a 30-minute IFG. And remember, Daniel, are you still on the stream, Daniel? Check this out, bro. What do you see right here? This is my classic Asia session model, where literally the market opens and it gaps up, creating the wick. And then if it creates this wick and it has a 30-minute fair value gap, then once it flips the fair value gap, it starts expanding towards the true, like, narrative, which is sell side. Obviously what we have here. So that's, like, beautiful, you know? It lines up. I'm just hoping that I'm actually correct here. So we can make some money. We can end this week strong. Like, I want to end this week with, like, $10,000, $15,000. Do you expect a huge move after Asia session opens after 5 minutes? That depends on where it's at. Thank you guys for your feedback, though. I agree with a lot of you guys, and it's good to see that a lot of you guys actually know what you're talking about. Like Matthew, bro, that was on point. That was a really high level analysis. Like understanding that this weekly range is literally consolidating. Like it may look like it's doing something, but it really isn't. So we want to see it leave the range. Another thing is like last time we literally expanded from this weekly like this. From one tap of the weekly, we didn't even close inside of it or anything. So this would be such a beautiful target if we can get down here to this weekly for value gap. Like at least sweep this low that has no wick. Like that's such a good target right here. Like 3,200. I would want to see this week go down there. That would be literally optimal, and I'd make so much money. Come on. Most of trading is just being there, showing up every day, and coming into the market on the day where the opportunity is actually presented to you. That's all it is. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go fill up my water. I'll grab my phone so I can monitor and run back if anything happens once the Asia session opens up. Keep an eye on it for me. Okay, I'm back. 55, 54. It's like a rocket launch every single time, guys. When we pull up here, it's a literal rocket launch. 45, 44, 43. Come on. Obviously, I do not want to see no buy side here. 19, 18, 17, 16. Come on, pull down last second, just close bearish. Come on, that would just make me so much more confident in this setup. It's just allowing big banks to get in right now. As soon as it opens up, like they just all got in. Big money just got in. I could smell them. I could smell them. They all just got in. You know what time it is? Time for Asia session. Da-da-da-dun. Da-da-da-dun. Da-dun. 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 Come on, why would you ever run up? Why would you ever run up? Come on. Never back down, never what? Jay, should I get a funded account before 18 or wait? What do you guys think? I personally did trade a bunch of funded accounts when I was like underage, when I was learning, and it just helped me take it a little more seriously. If you can't afford one, then go ahead and buy one. You won't be able to withdraw or anything. How old are you right now? I'd say like why not, you know? But it depends on how long you've already been trading. I personally studied like for a long time, and I was literally doing demo for like as long as I needed before I was confident to go into live accounts. So it just depends on where you're at in your journey. If you haven't been trading for a long time, then don't, because you're not ready to do that yet. It'd be better for you if you just did demo for a little bit longer. Like it wouldn't hurt. I'm gonna add another position on my other little account. Swing account, by the way, guys. 0.01. So do not take any financial advice from me in my swing account. Okay, guys, I'd say that's pretty perfect right here. Like this right here, as long as this candle closes bearish, that right there in this wick is a entry for all big money. Like they just got in all their positions as soon as Asia session started inside of an IFEG. Now it's time to run down, you know? That's what I'm hoping in my little delusional world. Yeah, I'm quitting trading. Alright, is this guy retarded? I'm gonna go to his room real quick. I am back. Why is it so hot in here? I don't understand. The house actually feels kind of nice. 17 and a half. I can afford one. I've been trading for a year. I think I'm ready, but biblically I would be ignoring what the Apostle Paul said about disobeying the laws of government which have been set forth. Oh, are you in a like third world country that has it banned? Technically, if you do prop firms, then they ban like Forex, but prop firms aren't banned. Like you're not really trading the market with the prop firm. It's demo. By God, unless it is against God's law. So by doing this, I would be sinning or not? I don't think so. Yeah, that would be a good verse. But he's talking Heriberto. He's talking about going against laws, which like makes sense. You know, you shouldn't disobey law. You shouldn't disobey like your leader, no matter where you're living. But where will be your SL? Naveen, come on, you gotta learn to adapt. You can't just be relying on me completely. Learn to adapt, place your own trades with your own risk. Like I'm placing a trade with the amount of risk that I'm willing to take. So I'm going to place my trade depending on how big my stop loss is, you know? Or depending on how big my lot size is. But yeah, Jay, I think that that law is specifically about like laws and stuff, and if your country does ban it, then yeah, technically, you know, you're going against the laws that they've set for you. You're going behind. But I feel like prop firms aren't breaking the law. It's Forex with a live account. That's what's illegal. So it's no different from like a job. You're basically paying the prop firm for their account, and they're letting you trade for them as an independent contractor, which you're not actually trading. You know, it's all fake. I've been trying to pass a 5K to start out just to prove to myself I can do it. What's your thoughts? That's a good idea. My cousin recently started, and that's what he does. He just started off with a 5K prop firm account. He got close. I think he passed it already. But yeah, that was a good start for him. You know, it's $40, and he's like, that's nothing. You know, it's just another dinner that he would go out with. But he would go out for. And so, like, you can do that if you can afford to buy an account. Go ahead, get started. You know, 5K, $40 isn't really gonna hurt you. And then you're starting and you're taking it seriously. Because some people, they just have a problem with like taking it seriously. It's like when they're trading demo, they just don't take it seriously, and then they go put a lot of money on the risk, and then they end up regretting it. Half a year isn't that much. I'd suggest you wait. Oh, you're in the US? Oh, okay. I totally confused what you were saying. You'd go against the prop firm. Yeah. I guess that's true. I don't know. Maybe I was just ignorant. Nasty buy side. Come on, was that necessary? That's what I mean, bruh. I'm scared of this buy side. I'm so scared because I could just be wrong. Half a year isn't that much. Go get Apex at 90% off. I've been trying to pass 5K. Oh, I thought you put SL strategically. Yeah, I do put SL strategically. A strategic SL in this trade would literally just be above this high because that's literally a 4-hour FEG. And it literally wicked it perfectly. So why would it go back up there again? That's my thought process. Like, I don't think it would want to go back up there again. 30-minute FEG, bro. You might be cooked here. Depending on which FVG it closes above or below is what's going to confirm where we're going in this trade. At least temporarily. I still think that the overall direction is going to be bearish. And maybe I just have to scale back down on my risk right now and survive because I still want to be able to leverage in later. I don't think the move's going to happen right now because that there's literally a 30-minute FVG right here. I was on the 15-minute. I didn't realize that there was a literal 30-minute FVG right here. And usually what happens in Asia session when it comes into 30-minute FVGs, it runs straight through it, flips it, keeps going higher. Especially towards buy side. So if it doesn't run down from this thing, then it would probably be waiting for the 4-hour to close, and that might take 1 hour 50 minutes. So I'm not going to be streaming for all that. I'm hoping that it runs down here, gives us an opportunity to enter off of like an IFVG down here, maybe closing below this one. How you guys doing? Who's confident in this setup? Who thinks it's gonna hit without actually going above this high? Dun, 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 dun. Come on. What you guys doing today? What have you guys done today? I rarely see her. I don't remember at all. You won't trade in London opening. Is that London silver bullet session? Nah, bro. We don't trade London. It's in a terrible time for me. It's like 2 a.m. or something. I have things to do in my day-to-day basis, so I would rather not stay up for that. If the 5-minute close is bearish, I'm 100% in. I know you don't use SMTs, but that high is also an SMT. This high right here? Yeah, if the candle closes and then it starts running down. Oh, 5-minute isn't bad at all. We got a 5-minute FVG right there. Drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. Boost me up there in the exposure. I know there's a lot of other people in here that haven't said anything. Introduce yourself. I want to see who's watching the streams. That's unfortunate. 2 more minutes left until it closes on the 5-minute. 2 more minutes until the 15-minute closes as well. At least the 15-minute should close below this high as well, because that's the IFVG. The thing is, this 5-minute, like, I don't like when this happens as much as like it would be nice if it melted down right now, because it's leaving an equal high that's likely going to get swept to later. Bro, do you live alone? No, I'm with my family right now. It's summer, but usually I live alone or like with some roommates at school on campus. Yeah, I did see Bitcoin spike. Why did Bitcoin spike? If anyone keeps up with crypto, I'm not sure. But that was huge. Let's ask ChatGPT. Why did Bitcoin spike? What about Forex? Is there any reason why you won't trade Euro? Why would I trade anything else though? Why would I trade anything else? I know how to read gold price. I don't need to do anything else. Like, there's literally no point of me going and trading another pair. I can just watch what gold's doing and try to catch the setup. Like, look at how much it moves every single day. Like, look at this. That's insane. So what would be the point of me trading anything else? This moves during Asia session. I don't need to trade anything else. Wish you luck, bro. Too late, UK. Yeah, Sam, thank you for tuning into the stream. Have a good rest of your day. Or night, actually. 5-minute did close bearish. If you're trying to take this setup, maybe just do a really low risk swing position so you don't have to worry about it. You don't even care if you lose that trade, like 0.01 for example. Finally. Come on, take out all these lows. Come on. Like, I'm pretty confident once we start running, we will run really far because the daily candle in itself, like, this is 50 pips away or 40 pips away from where price is at right now, and it doesn't have a wick. And then on any chart that you'll open on gold, it has a gap, right? So the gap has not been mitigated since it opened. It literally just gapped and started running up. So it would be super nice if we could run down and like at least mitigate this gap. That's already enough for like a partial, you know, going break even. That'd be super nice to see right now. Might be consolidating a little bit. Come on. Good night, Roberto. God bless. Hopefully this storm isn't too bad. Yeah, gold moves cool. I agree. It moves cool, more than cool, more than enough. Oh, that's so annoying. It probably isn't going to close down here just yet because there's still 10 minutes until the 30-minute closes. The 30-minute might want to come back up here. So it's probably best to just wait it out. I'm going to go lay on my bed because I've been sitting literally all day and I need a break. Myself. I'll just leave my mic on. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear me from my bed, but drop any questions you have in the comments. That is funny. That is funny. Alright, I've had enough of a break. Time to do some jumping jacks. Whoo! Alright, so recently, guys, the win rate on one of the strategies that I've been using went down a lot. Because like earlier today it was supposed to melt, but it decided not to. And so I'm deciding to give it just one more chance. And if this fails me today, then I'm done for good with this strategy. Because this strategy is a super high win rate strategy, but I don't know, man. I even tied the anchor to it on our last stream. So let's see if can you play my Roblox game? It's in development. Nah. What account do you trade on? I trade on a live account with the broker that I use. You can sign up with the link that I used. It's pinned in the stream. Come on, go down. Down, down, down. Anchor's cheating? Nah, bro. You gotta do what you can to make money, bro. May not be ethical, but we out here making moves. Come on, come on. You know what, bro? I'm unsubscribing. I don't play games, bro. I don't play Roblox especially. Come on. Give me one more chance. Give me one more chance. Unsubscribing. You're so funny. It's okay. You're just a hater, bro. Just wait till I'm big. Just wait till I'm big. And then you're gonna be like, oh, remember when I... Nah, bro. You unsubscribed. How about that one? Where your Roblox game at now? How about that one? Switching up on the day ones. For real. It's taking so long, bro. I have a good idea. About to literally crash out. We're just checking on the trade. Cause I can't see the time on my computer's throwing me off. 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes. What if you put 2 magnets side by side below the anchor? That's genius. Fortunately, I'm a little occupied right now. Like, the only thing is, like, it might take out this high, you know, the equal highs I was talking about earlier. Whew, whew. Back to the gamers. It reset it, bro. Bro, I had my volume really high. shy to hear you talk, but as soon as the snake game started, my bad. There you go. I turned it off. You guys won't be able to hear the snake game now. I'm hoping this doesn't take out my big position because I low key. Oh man. Okay, we swept the highs. 2 more minutes until the 30-minute closes. Crashing out here. Crashing out. All my last shine of hope here. We're making history. We're making history. Hey yo! Hey yo! I want to see you guys get 25 in snake game. How about that one? Now's time. Now's the time. I don't want to mess this up, but I want to add another position. Ugh. Multitasking at its finest. I'm literally adding a position right now. Actually, I'll wait until the 30-minute closes because it's pulling back right now. Oh, that was close. That was close. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. No! 30-minute respected. It ain't much, but it's honest work. $30-minute respected, and we swept some equal highs. That's pretty good. I think it's selling here. Enough fun in games. This is not funny. I'm not having a good time right now. I need you to melt. Alright guys, today we're going to be reacting to YouTube videos. The funniest dating show contestants we've ever met. Reacting to somebody reacting to something.
Now serving your summer beauty.
Boo! Unfortunately for you guys, I have returned again. A few uploads ago, I reacted to one of the greatest dating shows I've ever watched. We watched part 1 where singles swipe on each other, kind of like Tinder in real life, and then they sit down at the end and they started this one-on-one speed dating thing, but everyone in the background are watching and they can choose to steal the partner at the very moment, and the people sitting down can choose to swap out for someone else. And it was so great, it was carnage. And this is the most excited I've actually ever been to film a part 2 to anything. This is part 2, the final part. We get to watch all the speed dates where they're swapping out and picking other people, and then everyone's like, oh, you stole my bitch, you stole my bitch. And then they're like, well, he ugly anyway, he looked like he only got one tooth. So I'm gonna stop talking and we're gonna watch it.
I'm still in my position. Sawboss is literally right on this one.
I'm nervous.
It's really weird.
And this doesn't mean that it's actually going to sell right now just because it pulled back a little bit. Like, I need to see it, like, literally close bearish because they could just literally rebalance this right now and then keep going.
People are desperate for a bit of his ass.
We will react to your reactions to the YouTube videos reaction. Yeah. So if this setup is bearish, we'd want to see this candle close actually below, like, literally bearish because it's not looking good. And I don't really have like a bullish target, so that's the only reason I'm not bullish is because I don't have a bullish target, and that's probably holding me back from taking some W trades. My narrative's been spot on. Like, I caught some banger trades in the last streams just selling, so I'm gonna keep selling because I genuinely think it's gonna go down. I'm just not sure what's pushing price higher right now. Like, if Bitcoin's flying up, then people wouldn't want to be holding a safe haven asset. So it should just continue going down, and I do think it's going to go down by the end of the day. I'm just not sure why it's not going down right now, why it's still respecting bullish confluences, like to the point where it hasn't literally created a single IFEG, like on the higher time frame. It's just been running up and up and up. Anyways, let's get into it.
Oh yeah, ended on a lesbian twist. How could I forget? She was like, can I have them both? Can I eat both their asses? Oh, someone get me a plate, and I don't even need cutlery. I'm gonna use my hands.
See
She
that
didn't say
video
that
already?
bit.
Sucks for you, buddy.
I did.
Can I chat with both?
No, you gotta be quiet.
Can I chat with both?
Pick my train over here.
Oh! Wait, like you're stealing me? Oh!
So she just picked a girl over a dude. Kind of gay if you ask me. Gay.
Tell me your life story. We have like 32
Oh
seconds.
my gosh, okay. What if I ask you what's your favorite thing about yourself?
Ooh, I feel like I'm very authentic. Like, I'm very myself, and that comes across really easily. So people either don't like me at all or they really, really love me. So I think that's cool. What about you?
I'm very loyal.
Oh.
Very loyal person.
Okay, that's
So,
fire.
yeah.
What do you like to do for fun?
I'm very crafty. Like, I love to like
Very loyal.
do crafts. Love
Shouldn't
to,
everybody be loyal? It'd be a problem if you weren't loyal.
Kiki.
I actually love crafts as well. Sorry, I forget that I'm reacting to this because I'm actually just enjoying it, and you guys are there just breathing.
I'll go put a shirt back on. While we wait. While we wait for that. Were you guys even watching my screen? Oh, because I'm in full screen. Hold on, let me go back on the stream and see what you guys are even watching. Oh, it was working for you guys, okay. There you go. Not only is he breathing down the neck of our stop losses, it's probably gonna actually breathe on them. It's going to lick him. So that's why I'm not in the mood to watch YouTube videos right now. Come on. Just lock it in, bro. Literally lock it in. Golly. You already took out the highs. Took out some liquidity here. There's no fair value gaps in this entire move. It's frightening. One down here though. I'm looking away, I'm not looking. I don't see what's going on right now. Peekaboo, market. When I open my eyes, you better be down there right now. You better be down there right now. This forms a daily wick. Sales will be amazing. Just genuinely. What's taking this so long? I do really like that it hasn't come up above this though. It's like the same thing with like the daily that it tapped. Like when it tapped this daily for rally gap, it just like shot up and then it didn't come below it. It's kind of similar to that. I don't even have Clash Royale, I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm down for? Making a 5 bands on this trade. That's what I'm down for. I'm down for the market to go down. How about that? I don't think I've ever traded live with anyone. Actually, profitable trading is boring. Literally. That's the way it is. It just literally takes forever. Like, I'm not over here, like, scalping these little pip moves and then calling myself profitable. I like trading the daily range, and that's what actually gets me payouts. Whenever it actually runs, like, 500 pips, that's when I perform the best. And this right here should not be bullish. This should come down, take out the low at least of this daily candle. Like, it can at least do us that favor, and that'll be 100 pips from current position. Do you believe in accumulation, manipulation, distribution? No, accumulation, manipulation, distribution is definitely, like, that's exactly how the market works. That's what's happening right now on the weekly time frame. Accumulation, then there's going to be manipulation, which is what we're trying to catch right now. Then there's going to be manipulation on buy side, and then it's probably going to continue distributing higher before it moves. The market always does that in every single day. Let's scale down. It always accumulates liquidity. Like this, for example, would be accumulation right here, because it's like building up liquidity, right? Kind of like a trend line liquidity. Then it manipulates price, like it takes out the buy side. Then it runs on the sell side. That's unfortunate. I just got cooked. Unfortunate, guys. Okay, I don't want to trade this anymore because it's probably gonna keep going up. If it's not respecting the 4 hour, it may want to pull up even higher. It may want to close above this 4 hour, create an IFVG and move higher. And my narrative is probably just incorrect. It's better if I hop off the charts right now. If I see a setup later, that's fine. Like for me to take another trade, I'll do it. But I don't want to be sitting here on stream waiting for this to play out when it's being a little difficult today. Like, this is not the kind of market conditions that I want to be trading in right now. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for talking with me.